Good morning, YouTube. It's your man, King Howie. Finishing up this little small trip to not Las Vegas. I'm in San Francisco right now. I got to go to Las Vegas next week. But yeah, let's talk about some football news. Now, Brady just got a $70 million, yeah, I'm outside at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Starbucks for the blueberry black tea, no black tea, lemonade, pretty tasty, so check it out. But yeah, now that Tom Brady has got his $70 million contract extension and he's going to be getting paid $30+ million for the next 2 years, let's not forget the bonuses that may be included in the new deal, as far as getting the playoffs, throwing so many touchdowns, so many yards, getting to another Super Bowl, winning the division. All that stuff is all tied into the contract. What does this say for Drew Brees? Now, I believe the Saints were waiting for Tom Brady to get his contract so they can figure out how they're going to pay Drew Brees. Now, Brees is only making, I think, maybe $11 million this year, because he took a pay cut. He saved the Saints $11 million. So this year, Brees is only going to make, I think, $11 million with bonuses up to $12 million. I believe the Saints will probably give Drew Brees a contract extension, maybe a year contract extension, maybe 2-year contract extension. Somewhere around $65-68 million. I don't think he'll be paid up to as much as Brady being paid, but he will be, somewhere close around the $30 million range as far as how quarterbacks are being paid now. And I think the Saints are still waiting to see how much Dak Prescott is going to get paid based on his performance for the last 3 years. So it's a whole lot of things that's going to tie into Drew Brees' contract now that we know what Tom Brady is getting paid, which is well deserved. Congratulations to the Patriots for keeping Tom Brady in the mix. And I believe Tom Brady will play till he's 45. Moving on from that, let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott. Now, Zeke put out a frustrating tweet this morning on Twitter. A clip of Dallas Cowboys practice with one of the coaches pumping up the running back. I think it was Weber, who had a real good run, and I guess Dallas had their scrimmage game. And I don't think Zeke is going to, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Hey, get the shirt, Packers all day. In my opinion, I don't think Zeke is going to play this year. That's just my honest opinion. I know Cowboy fans are expecting Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones to get a contract done or get this deal done, but I don't see it happening. If anything, I could see them paying. This parking lot is crazy as hell out here. I don't see the Dallas Cowboys giving Zeke a new contract as of right now. Like, you got 2 more years left on your deal, man. I mean, priority right now is Dak Prescott. If it's somebody they need to pay right now, it's going to be Dak Prescott. So I believe the Dak Prescott deal will be done, and then sometime within the middle of the season or at the end of the season, I think a contract extension will be given to Amari Cooper. In my opinion, I think Zeke will sit out this year, taking a page out of Le'Veon Bell's book, but I understand how he would do this now, knowing that Le'Veon Bell was being franchise tagged, and he decided to not play his last year, which, he became a free agent. So who knows if Zeke's agent or agency or lawyers, because that's who represents Zeke right now is lawyers, who knows if they've been in contact with Le'Veon Bell's agent to see how he went about doing things to getting his client paid. I think this is the type of move Zeke is trying to do. I don't think it's going to work for him, but the best way for the Cowboys to get out of this situation, if Ezekiel Elliott decides to hold out for the remainder of the season, I think the Cowboys will try to trade him. I think that's what the Cowboys should do. It'll be in the best interest of the team. You could probably trade him for another big-time running back that's on a rookie deal where, you know, he's still making probably close to the same amount of money as Zeke. But it's no doubt about that. It's no doubt about it that Dak Prescott is like severely underpaid. I think he only made like $2 million last year for the performance he put up, which was way better than what Kirk Cousins did. Skull. That bullshit. But I'm interested to see how long this is gonna last. You know, Jerry Jones is now showing signs of frustration. In the interviews that he's having at Cowboy Camp in Oxnard, California. Damn, we not that far from there too. We're about maybe a good 5 hours from there. But anyway, Jerry is old. Steven Jones is really trying to be cheap. But he has to be. He has to be cheap because his whole thing is keeping this team together. And with Jerry Jones' comment saying, you don't need a Russian champion to win a Super Bowl, that says a lot right there to me. That says a lot. Then you go get Alfred Morris. You bring back Alfred Morris on a one-year deal. You got a plethora of running backs in that backfield that are very comparable of not doing exactly what Zeke do, but I think they got enough running backs to help them win games. This is a big year for Dak Prescott. Out of any one of these players that's up for contract negotiations, the biggest, the most pressure is on Dak Prescott, period. He has to perform. You know what I'm saying? You got Randall Cobb, Amari Cooper, Jason Witten is back. You got a lot of running backs, Tavon Austin, Gallup. You got a lot of you got to make something happen this year. You got to make something. Not saying that Dak Prescott didn't make anything happen, but for anybody, and especially you, Shango, for you to say Dak Prescott can lead this team to a Super Bowl, stop fooling yourself. Don't fool yourself. You saw my comment and you responded to it. I wanted to respond back to you and say, how? We've seen games where Dak Prescott didn't even throw over 200 yards. We've seen Zeke carry this team. Now, as far as getting to the playoffs, yeah, y'all have done that. Dak has done that. He's gotten to the playoffs. Only won, one playoff game? 2? Maybe, was it 2? No, 1 playoff game I think Dak won. But to say that Dak Prescott can lead this team solely by himself to a Super Bowl, I'm not going to say it can't happen. I'm just going to say I have doubts. How about that, Shango? Let's be fair. I have doubts that he can do that. But you seen my comment. You responded. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to Shango. If you check out his Dallas Cowboy page, you know what I'm saying? He go live every Sunday for the games. It's good to see Shango back in the mix when football is around. So I will give him that much credit. He makes the season a little bit more entertaining. But as far as Ezekiel Elliott playing this year, will he play this year? In my opinion, I have to say no. And on that note, shout out to KDG, shout out to Popular Packers, shout out to Cheesehead TV, shout out to the Realest Cheesehead, shout out to Pac-Man Jake, shout out to you, man. You make some great videos, dog. I liked all of LaFleur, the Matt LaFleur videos you put up. Who else is out there? Oh, shout out to Desert Eagle 90, shout out to my boy EDP. I gotta return EDP message, man. I didn't even message him back, but shout out to him. Shout out to all of the content creators on football. All of y'all, man. Y'all do a phenomenal job. Shout out to even the Bears fans and the Vikings fans that do create content too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all already know my motto, man. Go, Pack, go. It's your man, King Howie. Remember to like, subscribe, comment on Cage TV, share the videos and whatnot. And I'm out.